This is the tile system. These are little Bluetooth devices that you can attach to something you lose a lot, like say you lose your keys or your wallet, and you use an app on your phone to connect to the tile through Bluetooth, and then it'll play a sound once you push the correct button on your phone screen. It will play a sound so you can find the object you're looking for. The only trouble with these is that the batteries are not user replaceable, and I wanted to find out if I could take an old tile with a weak or dead battery. You have to replace them like every year because of this. That's the downside, and they're like 20 bucks a piece. They're not getting any cheaper. So I wanted to find out if I could replace the battery, the coin cell in one of these, and make it work again or not. So here's one that I opened up a while back. It's not easy to get open, and it's pretty much a lost cause to try, save the case, I think. So whatever I do, they'll have to be repackaged somehow. I have this battery and a battery holder. It's the same voltage, 3.2 volts as a coin cell, and it should last a lot longer. So if it works, it should be pretty interesting, and it won't be able to fit on a pair of keys very easily. But if I can find an enclosure for it, I can track larger things with it anyway. Okay, so for purposes of demonstration here, let's see what our battery is at. It's just about completely out, so yeah, nothing there at all. On the little board here, there's a positive marking for your polarity there, a little plus on the left terminal. So I'm going to go ahead and desolder these hopefully without it exploding. And if it does, I'll have pictures of it. Wear eye protection while doing this. Of course, it won't stop it from burning your face if flying bits of lithium come out. Just joking, but doesn't look like we're warm enough yet. There we go. Okay. Okay, well, that's a pretty crappy job on the positive lead. Let's try that again. There's kind of some glue on the back side here. That's the stuff that's kind of sticking to the tabletop. So anyway, I've soldered this little battery holder up to it, and positive again on the left, and I believe these little gold contraptions here are the switch. Now normally you would squeeze it. I believe these are the switch, the pressure switch that you squeeze to put it in pairing mode, so it pairs up with the app. So let's get on to that part of it. I will put a battery in, because that might be interesting. Let's put the battery in, see if it plays a song or anything. So far, nothing. Let's make sure that the voltage is getting over to it. Yep, that's okay. Try again. Uh, 3.2, okay. Let me push on these switches and see if anything happens. Doesn't seem like it. It might be programmed not to come back to life after the battery runs out. Okay, I may have this figured out. Pushing these down may be the... Should be like playing a sequence of tones when you do this. Normally it looks like these pins would get squeezed down, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Well, I have other ones. As you saw in the opening shot, I've got other tiles here we can experiment on, and you know, it may be, unless this one was just maybe damaged by ESD or something, it might be that you know, they might be set up to avoid or to preclude you from trying to do this. In which case, I don't know how smart they are, but if you, maybe if there was a way you could replace the battery without interrupting the supply of power to it, maybe that's what it's looking for. It would be tricky, but it could be done. Although, again, it might be able to look at the voltage and know that you had surreptitiously replaced the battery. Well, let's try another one and see what happens. I've got another one here. Here's another one of the same kind. It doesn't seem to be making any noise when I squeeze it. Well, that came apart a lot easier. Oh, now I see another problem. Because I didn't have the full case here. This is the transducer that plays the tones. So it looks like one of those little piezo watch, you know, wristwatch buzzer alarm things. So you'd have to get one of those or try to solder the leads to it, I guess. But it should still respond. Well, you see, the design is a little bit different. This actually has the pairing button on the back. Let's check this out. This one, let's see, this has got a Panasonic, as you can see, a CR2025 that almost looks replaceable. You know, maybe not. These are spot welded, it looks like. Probably to make it more difficult to replace. Let's see if there's any life left in it at all. No. 0.04. So it's dead too. They die pretty quickly. I mean, once you get the alert, they run for a little while longer, but you know, they're on all the time. They're putting out a Bluetooth signal every so often. I don't know how often, but they're putting out a pulse so that your phone will pick it up. Now this is interesting. It's kind of stuck there. I don't know if they've glued it. Yeah, there's some glue, sticky stuff. This has been glued down here to the boards. I don't know. Okay. So I could probably solder to these. This would be the positive, would be the gold one here. The negative would be that there, and it's not labeled on the board. So let's try it. Looks like my iron's cooled off. I'll have to heat it up again. Okay, I reoriented the camera a little bit. A little weird, the stand that I have. I can't set it up the way I'd like to, of course. I'm just going to try and use the same battery. Taking it out of the holder so it doesn't short. Oops, now the sticky stuff they put on for the battery is working very well for them. Yeah, that tinned up real easy. I don't think this is gonna work. I think they got smart and made sure nobody was gonna surreptitiously replace any batteries. Okay. Get the app going again. So right now I've got three tiles active that I can see on the Bluetooth. Let's see. I'd like to see if I could hear the tones. So how would I do that? Question is, well, would it be like that? Or flipped over? Yeah, I think on this design, and I want my positive lead, I think these gold contacts contact the piezo sounding device. I'm going to try to just kind of hold it together. Let's see if it plays any kind of a tone when it's first powered up. Saw the whole battery terminal move there, so okay. So these little guys here. I'll just try to hold it. There you go. Now that may mean that it's in pairing mode. Yeah, this looks like it's glued down pretty good. I guess you could... I wonder if a regular speaker would work with these devices, or if you have to use a little piezoelectric unit. No, nothing happening now. Okay, so I finally got this unit to pair up with the software app, but I found that they have taken countermeasures against people like me that would try to replace the battery. So you can detect it, pair it up with the app, and then at that point it must be taking its MAC address and running it by their database or something. And so it won't allow you to add it to your list of devices. So what I will do is when the existing batch starts to go bad, I'm going to add this battery on without disconnecting, and we'll see, how long till it kills it. So that video will be in about a year or so. Thanks for watching.